it's actually bad to fake a service dog. Some people don't realize what faking a service dog actually means. A lot of people are like, oh, well, I can just bring my dog into Walmart for 2 seconds. Walmart doesn't care. So they bring their dog into Walmart, not realizing that by bringing their dog into Walmart, you are saying it's a service dog. By bringing your pet into a non-pet friendly place, you're saying it's a service dog. And misrepresenting a service dog is actually a crime in a lot of places. Why is it actually bad to fake a service dog? So a lot of people don't realize how much training goes into having a service dog. Being like having an owner trained service dog and training them to go to like Disney. To Disney, there's a lot of things you don't think about. Loud noises, getting on rides, unexpected movement from the rides, children running at them, people staring, people petting. You have to be prepared. You and your dog have to be prepared for all of these things. And Weller has been through over 2 years of training to be ready for those kinds of scenarios. Most pet dogs don't do that. Pet dogs is not encompassing sport dogs or anything like that that go to shows. Show dogs, none of them are put into the pet category. They're their own topic, okay? They are highly trained in different ways. We're talking about like your mom's dog that drags you to the ground when you go outside on a leash. When you try to take them on a walk, they drag you to the ground. That's who we're talking about. Those dogs don't have the training to handle non-pet friendly places. Sometimes even pet friendly places can be overwhelming for dogs. And it's okay if your dog can't go somewhere. It's not like a part of pet ownership that has to happen. You don't have to bring your dog everywhere, I promise. So legally, in some states, it is actually illegal to fake a service dog. Service dogs are medical equipment. They go through tons of training. So not only is your dog not prepared for out in the world, they also aren't a service dog, and I'm unclear on the thing. I think it could be anywhere from a fine to maybe some days in jail. Going back to your pet dog that just, your family dog that drags you to the ground and all that. They're not properly trained. They could be reactive. They could attack real teams. And something that not a lot of people know is some states actually have laws that protect service dog teams from people that fake service dogs, or just people in general. In some states, if you distract a service dog and it causes injury, death, or reactivity, anything that makes the service dog unable to work, you, as the fake service dog handler, can actually, if they choose to press charges, can actually be responsible for the vet bills from your dog attacking my dog, as well as replacement fees, which, I've said this several times, Weller is currently worth about $30,000, just being an owner-trained dog. I don't have $30,000 laying around. I mean, my $30,000 is actively laying in the living room, but I know I don't have that much money just sitting around. Don't do that. Don't be that person. It can cause access issues for real teams. When you have a fake ID, the little, I registered my dog online and he's a emotional support service dog. Emotional support service dogs are not a real thing. I do think at some degree emotional support is a task a dog can do. Because Weller, ever since I got him, just him being there has done wonders when I go out into public for my anxiety. Wonders. So I do think, to a certain extent, emotional support should be a task. However, your ESA that poops on the floor does not need to go to Walmart. Because that's another great point. I think JoJo did a video about one of my friends. JoJo did a video, and it was about a dog in I think a Walmart cart that peed, and there was a cardboard box under it to catch the pee. So the owner knew that the dog was going to pee in the cart, which dogs should not be in the cart anyway. Whether it's a fake or not a fake, your dog should not be in the cart. People put their groceries in that cart. One of my favorite things to say to my dog when he rubs his little feet all over my pillow, because he likes to come up when I wake up and like cuddle up, but he likes to like stretch his little feet out so he touches all my pillows. I like to tell him to get his dirty little street paws off my pillow. You don't wear shoes in your bed because you go outside and you step in God knows what, right? The dog's feet go on everything. Everything outside that you don't want in your bed, they actually go in there anyway. So imagine putting dirty little street paws in a cart and then putting like a head of cabbage on top of that. Now, if you don't wash that cabbage before you eat it, or you don't wash it well, now you have dirty little street paw germs all over your cabbage. And a very, maybe not common, but the first sickness I can think of that you can get from dog pee, going back to that dog in the cart that pees, is lepto, I don't know how to say it, lepto. Weller is vaccinated against lepto because wild animals get it, and it is actually a disease that can pass from dog to people. I don't want lepto. I'm not really even well versed in it, but the second my vet said, hey, you might want to do this, we consider this a core vaccine in Tennessee, I went, oh? And he said, yeah, you can get lepto from your dog. And I said, no, I'm good. I don't need lepto. We don't need lepto. Not saying that everybody's dogs that go to Walmart have lepto, but when you take your untrained pet to a place, that's a risk.